honor not only those who fought in our nation's wars, but also those who took the solemn oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States, regardless of where and when they served. But the beauty of our Veterans Day is that we take the time to remember and thank those who have defended us or who stood ready to do so in our years of troubled peace while they're still here with us. And more than 23 million veterans are still here with us, including over 79,000 in Delaware and over 443,000 in New Jersey. All served and all deserve America's gratitude. They are our parents, husbands, wives, children, uncles and aunts, brothers and sisters, friends and neighbors. Ordinary citizens called upon to leave their civilian pursuits and to perform extraordinary duties.
And I'm particularly struck by the bravery and the service of all the men and women who are serving now, because we live in an era that tends to be reported to be all about self-interest. And those who are serving our country now, like all of you who have served in the past, are doing so, you have chosen a different path, one that is all about service to others. The service is so great, their choice is so humbling, that it really does seem like speeches or proclamations or tributes really pale in comparison. And of course, the service of our men and women from Delaware and from across the country today is just in a long line of service by Americans around the world. President Kennedy once said, he said that no nation had buried so many of its citizens so far from their native soil. And as you think about the places that our men and women are serving and fighting and protecting us today, that continues to be true.
I tell you what, I'm proud to be a veteran. I did what I had to do. As far as, again, all I can say is the same thing. It's our country is, I'm proud to be an American. I'm American by choice. And our legacy for our kids are to just keep our country at the premier where we are as leadership and freedom.
There's people in our streets and our parks speaking out. There's been folks carrying signs about the 99%. And I'd like us to focus today on a different 1% than they ask us to think about. The 1% who serve. The 1% of Americans who answer our nation's call to service, generation after generation. And I want us to take a moment and think about what it is we can and should do. Those of us who you elect to represent you, and those of us who volunteer to serve you, to make sure that veterans who've returned home do not become homeless, do not suffer joblessness, do not question whether they've been forgotten or overlooked, but are instead honored, supported, cared for, and employed.
Our legacy is going to be something for our future generations to look forward to, in the sense that they've served their country bravely, and they will continue to serve their country, doing what our country needs, and that's to keep freedom going around worldwide.